Deep within the misty bayous and sprawling wetlands of America lies a world few have ever truly seen. Forget what you think you know from television? Today, we re-venturing into the heart of the swamps to meet the real people who call this untamed wilderness home. Almost spiritual connection to the land and water that surrounds them. Their lives are a testament to a way of living that has all but vanished from the modern world. So, grab your virtual hip waders because we're about to journey into a place where every rustle in the reeds tells a story, and every sunrise brings a new challenge. The term swamp people often conjures images of daring alligator hunters. And while that's part of the story, it's just one chapter in a much larger book. For centuries, these communities have thrived by mastering the rhythms of the swamp. Their knowledge isn't learned from textbooks, it's passed down from grandparent to grandchild, whispered over crackling fires and shared on rickety boat docks. They can read the water like a map, predict the weather by the behavior of the birds, and understand the medicinal properties of plants that city dwellers would overlook as mere weeds. This isn't just survival, it's a symphony of skill, intuition, and profound respect for nature. Let's talk about the traditions that are the lifeblood of these communities. One of the most vital is the art of trapping. Long before alligator hunting became a commercial enterprise, trapping for fur-bearing animals like nutria, muskrat, and raccoon was the economic backbone of the bayou. It's a craft that requires immense patience and an encyclopedic knowledge of animal behavior. A trapper knows precisely where to set a trap along a muddy bank, what bait to use, and how to move with a silence that makes them part of the landscape. This tradition is more than just a job. It's a connection to their ancestors who walked the same trap lines generations ago, facing the same challenges and celebrating the same successes. Then there's the food. The swamp is a bountiful, if demanding, pantry. The concept of farm to table is simply a way of life here. Imagine a feast where every single ingredient was sourced within a few miles of your home. We're talking about fresh crawfish boils that bring the whole community together, a celebration of family and friendship. There's smoked alligator sausage, turtle soup, and fried frog legs, delicacies that might sound exotic to an outsider, but are cherished comfort foods here. Foraging is also key. People gather wild onions, mushrooms, and the sweet muscadine grapes that hang heavy from the vines. This isn't just about eating. It's about understanding the seasonal gifts of the land and ensuring nothing goes to waste. Of course, life in the swamp isn't without its dangers. This is a place where nature is undeniably in charge. The most famous resident, the American alligator, is a constant presence. These powerful, prehistoric reptiles command respect. Every boat trip, every step along the water's edge is taken with a keen awareness of their existence. Locals have countless stories of close calls of gators. It's one of mutual respect and understanding boundaries. They know that they are guests in the alligator's kingdom. Beyond the gators, there are other dangers lurking. Venomous snakes like the cottonmouth moccasin are masters of camouflage, blending perfectly with the damp earth and fallen leaves. A misplaced step can have serious consequences, which is why swamp dwellers learn from a young age to always watch where they're going. And then there are the elements. Hurricanes can roar in from the Gulf, transforming the tranquil bayou into a raging, destructive force overnight. Floods can swallow homes and erase landmarks, testing the resilience of these communities to their absolute limit. But what truly defines the swamp people is their incredible sense of community. In a place where your nearest neighbor might be a boat ride away, and a trip to the grocery store is a major undertaking. People rely on each other. When a storm hits, neighbors are the first responders. When someone is sick, the community rallies to provide food and support. When a young person is learning the old ways, the elders are their patient teachers. There's an unspoken code of helping one another, a bond forged by shared experience and a common love for their unique home. This interdependence is the secret to their survival and the source of their enduring strength. The language of the swamp is another fascinating tradition. In many parts of Louisiana, you'll still hear Cajun French being spoken, a linguistic treasure passed down through the generations. It is a language filled with unique expressions and a lyrical quality that perfectly captures the spirit of the bayou. It tells the story of their Acadian ancestors who were exiled from Canada and found refuge in these wetlands. Hearing it spoken is like listening to history come alive. It's a vital part of their identity, and there are passionate efforts underway to preserve it, teaching it to the younger generations so that the voices of their ancestors are never silenced. Music is also woven into the very fabric of swamp life. The sounds of Cajun and Zydeco music are as much a part of the landscape as the croaking of frogs and the buzz of insects. The fiddle, the accordion, and the washboard create an infectious, joyful rhythm that gets everyone on their feet. These are the sounds of celebration, played at Fedodos community dances and family gatherings. The music tells stories of love, hardship, and the simple joys of life on the bayou. It's an expression of their soul, a vibrant and living tradition that continues to evolve while staying true to its roots. As the modern world encroaches, this way of life faces new challenges. Coastal erosion is washing away the very land they live on, a slow-motion crisis that threatens their homes and their livelihoods. Economic pressures and the lure of city life also pull the younger generation away, making it harder to pass on the old traditions. But don't count the Swamp people out. They are fighters, innovators, and survivors. They are finding new ways to adapt, blending old knowledge with new technology, and working to protect their culture and their environment for the future. Their story is a powerful reminder that there is wisdom in the old ways, strength in community, and profound beauty in living in harmony with nature. It's a world of unseen traditions and daily encounters with the wild, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The real Swamp people are not just characters in a story. They are the keepers of a precious and vital piece of our shared human heritage. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of the bayou. If you found this glimpse into their world as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into hidden cultures. Let us know in the comments what aspect of swamp life you find most interesting. Until next time, stay curious.